Good morning, all of you. Uh, I'm Hari, being a host of this session today from Lendi Institute of Engineering and Technology. Welcome you all to this interesting session called LS Exam, Listen to Speak exam as part of um, Employability Skills course examination. So, in fact, we all know that the communication requires various approaches. One of the best approaches that we strongly believe in developing the communication skills of students is learning by doing. So, especially the whole journey that begins at Language Lab with a couple of interesting ideas. It starts with a phase called observation, and it also ends with a phase called aiming. So throughout these two interesting phases, we have got a beautiful journey that stretched across 4 to 5 semesters of each undergraduate student that pursues his degree here. So thanks for the wonderful team that is working, putting wise effort in taking forward this interesting journey as part of developing the communication without any prejudice. Especially the students hail from different rural milieu of our institution. Basically, love to put everything as a practice mode for communicating English language. So we are lucky to have these kind of students with the right spirit, putting forward all efforts in spite of several failures that they face. But fortunately, I am lucky on top to lead all of these in the taking up the prize one side and then taking up the pride the other side. So in fact, as part of this interesting game, we make the whole course into 16 weeks, and all these 16 weeks are divided into 3 to 4 interesting verticals. The first vertical is for only introduction, understanding what is exactly needed, like the one now that we are doing as part of context setting, like how we as examiners outside and then examinees inside and then the support examiners inside, how we are sitting here for 1.5 hours time to educate the students in the name of assessment through listening to speak activity. So similarly, we also take some first 3 weeks, 4 weeks to introduce the concept of how the communication is practiced in the name of English for employability. We all know employability is most sought after skill today, and there are people who are running around the excellent skill mastery. So I think Sister Santosh Kumari is a brand ambassador for this by putting a lot of effort here in India, abroad, outside. Even she's doing all the best and then making wise output, particularly in the name of her research. Several times I have followed her papers. In each paper that she has presented the same thought, to see that English is needed for employability. English communication skill is needed for the undergraduates like these to really sustain themselves in the job opportunities that they come across. So the same is the spirit even ELCS lab at Lendi strongly believes in and puts interesting effort, of course, in spite of different hiccups that we face, particularly from the student mind side or student readiness side or students' interest side. Taking all these into consideration, team of English teachers here put an effort for next 4 5 weeks of time, and then last 4 weeks of time can be given for assessment, where peer assess, internal teachers assess, and then finally you as examiners will assess them. So this is what the whole bundled idea of making students getting ready for employability through English language. So when this comes as an examination, since anyway, India witnesses the end exam seriously to say that the course is completed. Of course, the course has been completed with its bumps and odds, and it is going and doing all its best still, under the supervision of you as examiners when there won't be any exam. I don't think we'll be able to transfer the credits. So we have this exam, but above all, this examination has got its own doubts. Why virtual? Why examiners like this? Why we have this kind of setup? So we all know that the world is witnessing wonderful changes here and there. We strongly believe in the students that they have to face challenge. Instead, facing challenge all of a sudden at the end, better they can face the challenge right now because there is a cultural shock. There are only after 19 or 18 we started doing this kind of an examination, series of successes that we have found out. I really feel elated with joy to say most of my students from our remote corner, we are from the suburbs, comparatively to any other institution, we are getting, students come from different nooks and corners of Vijayanagara, Visakhapatnam. We are very much excited to say that we had enough opportunity to train them, to give them the right approach in taking forward this interesting skill. So, this examination is essential for them. Sometimes, some time ago, so a couple of boys have said it is like our life purpose to master the communication is life purpose of that boy. So instead failing there in the personal round of interview, it is better if they have a shock here. And I know Santosh Kumari sits at Uzbekistan and then works for us, and Sudha Singh, who has come from different line, and she emerged herself as a teacher now. And we have got internally Shiba, Shravani, Kavya, Rani, all others, Raja, though so many other teachers who have been putting the effort to drive the students at the end of the day to make the students come with flying colors from their higher education interview or job interview or their own personal establishment interview. So this is what the simple idea behind conducting, taking this extra effort. And if at all, being you as examiners contacted by our teachers and then they might have disturbed you in the process. So I know that you have time, you have interest, so you have borne all of us. And thank you so much for your time, Dr. Santosh Kumari and then Dr. Sudha. Who has the time today in the busy buzzing world? Everybody says I have no time, but we have time to help these young kids out. So I really appreciate the spirit that you have been putting forward. So now let's take it slowly into the typical work plan goes like this. Earlier I have shared and I can reshare this once again. Um, the typical work plan goes like this. Yeah, I reshare. Right. This is something like the first half an hour is joining the main room, introduction, of course, the one that is happening, context setting, the one that I've just done. And then now the internal examiners, internal examinees will start talking, introducing themselves to you, and followed by it, and both the examiners will introduce yourself. Finally, the main exam, 1 hour's crux of the exam that takes place. I beg you both to have little extra patience in dealing with the students who wanted to really share with you, because the crux of the main exam is this one audio video material that we can play for them to listen attentively. We strongly believe in when we want to speak, we have to read well, we have to speak well, sorry, we have to listen well, or we have to write well. So all these four skills are intricate. One of the best skills that is not being mastered by most of our students is their listening. So we have inserted this listening to speaking skill. I know Santosh Kumari is doing awesome job in making people reading. I've heard your activity is going without bounds. I know that you are delivering the best. Similarly, from our ELCS lab, we are trying to see that how listening will help them to speak. So they can listen to it and they can come forward to speak before you for 20 seconds individually. One boy, within 1 hour's time, maybe some 30 minutes or 20 minutes quickly, they can come in 20 seconds, they can give their perception of what they have listened to. And the next half an hour, they can come in teams. Maybe 3, 4 like-minded students can come and talk before you. They discuss before you. They also try themselves to educate others, and then try what you call experimenting, giving their own real-time examples to what they have listened to. So this is what the exam altogether. At the end, for half an hour, you can reserve it to give away your original or general comments to all the batches, and we'll be waiting for it. And especially Dr. Sudha is, as a physical examiner, not only conducts the exam, she oversees the whole process. So this is what a typical work plan of the exam, and I hope we can easily tackle with this. And with this, I'll be silent. Being a host, you have really, thank you bearing with me. In fact, not thank you being with me. I always thank you bearing with me. So now I request slot one table to take forward the introductions. Ma'am Shiba.
Yes, sir. Good morning, Hari sir. Good morning, my respected examiners, Dr. Santoshi madam and Sudha ma'am. It's a great privilege to be a part in external examination. These students are ECS, Electronics Communication Engineers. Those are students learn to electronic devices to make electronic device and circuits systems and analysis. But though they're electronic communication engineers, the communications plays vital role in the future going for workplaces. So we design and plan to students, make them understand how they wanted to communicate in their future opportunities, and also we are plan in the various aspects to develop their communication skills like listen to speak activity and writing skills, email writing, essay writing, paragraph writing, which is useful for the competitive exams in future and also their interview process. This is the best practice for the real time interview process to develop their communication skills and how they want to thrive in their workplaces in future. So it's a great opportunity to, they have to utilize for their future interview process. And Hari sir is also there for us always. He has to guide us and teach us and support us to thriving for the students best results. So I especially thanks to Hari sir, who always we as like a backbone of all of us, our English team, and he always supports us. He's taking much pain and striving hard for the students beneficial. So I'm Shiba. I'm working as an assistant professor of English in Lindy College from last 8 months. Though I am new to this process, I have learned so many new things as per the as a students also learning by doing, and I am also as a teacher of learning by doing every day. This is myself, and here students are besides me. He is Hamulya Sahiti and Ali Muhammad. They want to share their lab journey. They want to share their experience about this throughout all of employability skills. Over to Amulya Sahiti.
A very good morning to the external examiners, Sudha ma'am and Santosh Kumari ma'am, and also good morning to Hari sir. Thank you, Santosh Kumari ma'am and Sudha ma'am, for your time. Uh, as a part of Employability Skills Lab, we have focused on listen to speak activity. As students, the one challenge we had was being able to listen properly, and this activity helped us to make our listening skills better. And also on on the part of this activity, we were used to listen some educational clips, and after that we responded to the we shared our views, and also we have done group discussions on what we have listened. And also this boosted my confidence to speak, and also made my listening skills better. And this was all possible because of Hari sir. Thank you, Hari sir, for creating such a good environment for learning.
Thank you, Amulya. Now, Ali Muhammad want to share his experience about this whole journey.
A very good morning to Dr. Sudha ma'am and Santoshi madam and Hari sir. Today I want to experience that about lab journey, what I have done. About email writing, I want to say email writing. First, we were going to hesitate how the email will be and how it will be. So we have done that lab journey, and about listen to speak activity, we were going to hesitate in front of camera. Because of Hari sir, we are going to do lot of things in this. Thank you, Hari sir.
This is from Ali Mohammed. Thank you so much for giving your experience, sir.
Are you okay, Ali?
Yeah, he's
Are you
fine, sir.
okay?
Little bit he is a little nervous, sir.
Why nervous?
Yes.
After a couple of courses, when we really feel that we are nervous, we have to think
Yes, sir.
where we are actually standing. Maybe it's a very common phenomena. Out of out of the best fears that we have, the second best fear is speaking to the public. The
Yes.
first one, all of us know. We don't know when we get it. That is the best fear on the earth. The survey suggested. The second best fear that has been given in the world to this communicating publicly, okay, to speak publicly. Absolutely, that is an art. We have to master it. So don't worry, not only for you, 99% of people will have the same similar kind of spirit or fear. Since I am comfortable in a room away from all of you, I am able to deliver whatever that I can do. If at all I come with you to sit and then start talking to you, definitely I also have a similar kind of work. But anyway, Amulya, you have brought in the idea of this laboratory, how it has started and how it has been practicing. Similarly, this guy, when he was talking about how email writing is mastered, so it was well said that the email is still a kind of an art that we have to really learn. Today, along with email writing, we also need to master the art of writing English online within this era of AI. To generate something effectively, you need to put your effort with an appropriate language that you know. So this is what you have reminded me of through the experience. I hope most of them, or even Mani, who is sitting behind Shiba ma'am, is trying to say something, but we don't have time. And when you have a real time challenge, you can sit with Santoshi ma'am or Sudha ma'am to deal with all the communication. All right. And with this, shall I take my turn to request Shravani ma'am from her table?
Yes, sir.
Camera should be on.
So, good morning, Hari sir, and respected externals, that is Santosh Kumari ma'am, and also my friend Sudha Singh ma'am. So, I'm happy to see everyone here because this is an initiation in academics where students get a chance to interact with the one who is outside the campus, which is essential nowadays. So let me introduce myself. I am Shravani Rama, working as an assistant professor of English at Lendi Institution since 2023. So here we strongly believe on process than output. Because as we know, when we go thoroughly with the process, definitely success will follow us. The same thing we train students. And coming to the course, it's a blend of communication skills and also soft skills. As we know that the biggest challenge of the teachers nowadays is preparing students for the holistic needs of industry and society, because mostly the students are missing moral values. There are many reasons behind it. We cannot specify them, but still, to overcome that, we are putting all our efforts here through the activities, not directly but indirectly. And especially with this LS activity, here we come up with some good educational videos, which is a blend of moral values. So, and we also give chance for the students here to reflect themselves on the certain situation. So definitely it allows them to think and to check their intrapersonal communication. So this is how we are training, and today I hope students will perform their level best and will take the feedback of the external examiners, which is essential, because performing and expressing themselves is one part, taking feedback and implementing them and tuning themselves accordingly is the second part. So we have done with the first part. Now we wish our externals will give some good feedback and also some suggestions where the students have to improve and also get ready for the industry. And I also say that our students are ready to take that feedback in a positive way, and also they are going to implement them. Aren't you, students? Oh, that's great. So instead of I speak much, I wish Ujwala and Daniel Raj to express their experience with ELCS lab and also team English. So firstly, I will give away my microphone to Ujwala, who is very curious to share her experience.
A very good morning, examiners and Hari sir. I am Ujwala. As a part of this employability skills lab, we have went through our grammar and vocabulary skills, email writing, PPT presentation, essay writing, and also listen to speak activities. A blend of these activities has made ourselves to be more confident over our communication skills. As and I think that this is a platform where I can express my gratitude towards Hari sir and the team, which has made us very confident in communication skills. And the name employability skills for this lab is very worth it, because we have learned how to present ourselves, how to communicate with others, and also we have learned the teamwork, like how in a team how we should communicate with each other and how we should share paths, and also listen to speak activity, the activity which made our listening skills so good. So when we need to, like when we want to confess something, first we need to listen what they're saying. So by this we have got to know how to listen properly, how to understand the content, and how to present in front of the others. This listen to speak activity has been the first step to improve our confidence, which has improved our teamwork. And second thing, our email writing and essay writing, which has improved our writing skills to present some. So these writing skills have improved our, like this email writing and essay writing have improved our writing skills. And the next one, PPT, like presenting someone what we want to say in a visual manner, and also the voiceover. And then grammar and vocabulary skills, which is a basic thing when we which is a basic thing we need to know the grammar and vocabulary, what to use when we are talking, like past and present tense and everything. So I think this English employability skills lab has made us a step nearer to our interviews and like talking like now. So I really want to say thank you to Hari sir, which has been like our backbone and supporting us and advising us. Thank you.
So thank you, Ujwala. Now I'll give it over to Daniel Raj.
Good morning, Sudha ma'am and Santoshi ma'am, and good morning, Hari sir. Myself, I'm Daniel Raj. I'm very proud to say that we are a part of ELCS Lab Lendi as a students, and I'm very confident to say that the parts and the things which Hari sir done to us, like uh, telling about to do email writing, or to write a paragraph or listening and speaking activity. At the first year, sir allowed us to do things like group discussions and more. It is very helpful us to uh, go against the corporate and to speak without any barriers. It helped us a lot, and it's um, like Harisa said, getting fear at the uh, job interview time, it is better to fear at this time. It is very good, and Sir gave us a biggest opportunity by constructing this ELCS lab, Lendi, and we always say thank you, Harisa, for everything. And thanks for the team teachers that helped us to improve our skills and improve our aspects of everything. Thank you all.
So thank you, Daniel. And there was a question for me, especially from first years. Mom, doing a practice is good, but why should we do before camera and why should we go on live? That was the question. But the only answer I gave them is you just wait till your second or third year, you will understand the sweetness of it. So now the students are speaking well without any fear because daily they experienced it. Even this may help the students in their virtual interviews. So they know how to set camera, they know how to sit and how to set the things before they take some virtual interview. So definitely, whatever we do, initially we may get criticism, but slowly that may give a sweet fruit for us. That we strongly believe. So once again, thank you, Hari sir, who made us understand all this process. And you are the one who helped us in steering this course. Thank you, sir. That's all from our side.
Always when we win, we win. That's it. Winners always hang around winners. This is what I'm doing. When I don't want to talk to Santosh Kumari, I lose something because she's a winner. I have to win around the winners. That's it. The same is happening, nothing more than that. Though you say we love Harisa, we like Harisa, and thanks for Harisa who has been instrumental. It's just only for a longer period I'm like a snail, going, taking a lot of time to journey through this interesting miles. It has happened. So thank you so much for all your love and affection. As Daniel mentioned, it is it is what my happiness now. Instead of failing there, it's better we can fail here. It's the mother's truth. Always mother teaches us. Before you are standing, fall in the lap of me. I am there to help you out, how to make you stand and withstand. So that's what the truth behind. Thanks, Daniel. And Ujjula, always you're the bright kid. Always you do a lot of wonders. And one more time, you have also been trying now before Santoshi ma'am or Sudha ma'am. Right. And with this, I would love to call for the introductions of my sister of our soils, Dr. Santosh Kumari, who worked here for a longer period and who also is migrated to work abroad and then keeps coming to India and going there. And what a blend that she always maintains. Especially Santosh Kumari is one of the best sources of inspiration for all of us, those who are working in ELT field. So I request Santosh Kumari to give away her brief introduction.
Thank you so much, Harry. Actually, Haryana is the most important person for me because he's the one who has been encouraging every now and then. Coming to whatever activities he's taking going ahead in the Lendi College, I was totally impressed. So actually today I have a session with the teachers of Uzbekistan where I need to train them. But because Harry sir gave a slot today, so I made it in the afternoon, and I want to be here till 1 o'clock. So the point is, when somebody is asking like, why you moved there and why not here and all that. See, there is a point called exposure. See, when we are in our country, we know we will be in the walls. We are surrounded by the walls. So when we go ahead, when we move out, you know exactly what is lacking here and what will be lagging there, and the difference and demarcation. So that is very important. So coming to my profile before going into it, because I don't want to go in depth into all the details because I'll be talking one-to-one with all the students when it comes to my session. So in nutshell, I'm Dr. Santosh Kumari, founder and CEO of Shanmukh Lingua Skill Solutions, which is a training and language consultancy. And I've been a corporate trainer from past 22 years. In fact, into teaching field from 22 years. in engineering and university curriculum, headed the departments in 2 universities. Now I'm working as a visiting professor in Termis State University and Termis Economics and Pedagogical University. At the same time, I've been into Ministry of Education, Uzbekistan as a teacher trainer. I've been training the teachers of Uzbekistan, especially the government sector. So we'll training them and for IELTS and other important courses. At the same time, teaching methodologies. So I'm a specialized person in artificial intelligence, and I'm into like how to fine tune English through artificial intelligence and how we need to take that into our students. In fact, I love to spend time with the students, and I hope everybody knows Tech Mahindra and Capgemini and all that. So nowadays, long back, they used to give a HR kind of presentation, like when you go for interviews. But now it becomes automated. So when it goes for the last round, they don't assess manually. They'll assess through automation. So that is spoken English versatility assessment report, where there are 6 rounds, and it's not like you can't mug up anything or you can't buy hat. Generally, in any college, the point is there will be lab. Definitely there is lab, there will be lab, and there may be lab. So I hope you know the difference. So when you're talking about that, English will be given the last priority till you go for your placements. But why I appreciate Hari is, from the beginning itself, he has tailor-made the situation and scenario and made sure you'll be equipped with that kind of situations. So when you're talking about why to face camera from the beginning, see, 90% of the interviews are online. And whatever you need to do, you need to make a recording and send to them and all that. For that, you need to have an exposure. All of a sudden, if you're always with beard and with different types of dress style and all that, on the interview day, if you go in a formal suit, your friends will laugh at you. Not only anybody else. When you are in a kind of Romeo style and all that, all of a sudden you may not become Ram, right? In fact, you may not digest yourself. But once you're habituated to the formal clothing and formal style and all that, on the interview day also you go as usual. Nothing no difference. So all these things matter. And all these things I just mentioned when I'm talking about life transformation, because I'm a life transformation coach and NLP practitioner and emotional intelligence coach and Google certified and Duolingo certified educator and British Council certified master trainer of IELTS. And then I've been trained by the international forum, which is Google and Infosys. So coming to the other credentials, I've been into TISU, Termage Institute of Foreign Languages Service and Economics University in Termage, where I dealt with speaking paper of IELTS. And in Uzbekistan, out of all the students and the teachers whom I trained, 80% got B2 and C1, which is like 6 and 7 above. So I received the governor appreciation twice in that country in the 2 consecutive years. At the same time, received a best teacher award from the respective directors. At the same time, ministry personnel. And coming to the books, I have written 3 books and 21 papers, scopers and CI and the UGC peer papers. And I had 1 patent, which is on translation. And to be frank, ChatGPT is most important one which people use it, but there are many features in ChatGPT. Only people use it for just content development. LSRW also you can enhance through ChatGPT and some other things. And I had my TEFL from Canada and did my PhD from Andhra University and so on and so forth. So it would be a never-ending process. So I don't want to delay the time and all that. So thank you very much, Hari sir, for giving the opportunity. Thank you so much, all the children. Let's meet on the session. We will discuss in detail. Thank you so much.
That's great. Santosh Kumari, her name starts with S and she's sweet because that the sweet also starts with S. She always tries to put in the effort without any prejudice. And there are people who really wanted to keep things aside, post doctorate. But she is one of the best examples who has been really making things so wide open after the doctorate itself. Sometimes, when in the movies, when I was a young boy, ANR usually mentioned my real-time journey started only after 60, he stated. So he did not study, just only class five, I think he attended to, but I don't think that he has passed out. So he has mastered English language like any other English language original speaker or native speaker does. So I really recall the pleasure of that dialogue. In fact, Santoshi has done her master's here, doctorate here, but post-doctorate, she emerged herself like anything and will be very happy. And this kind of standard teacher, when he comes or when she comes as an examiner, always it is pretty good for all of us. So thank you so much for your time, Santosh Kumari ma'am. And now, when I wanted to talk about Sudha Singh, another wonderful jewel on the board today. And in fact, she's quite Yeah, there is a glitch for me. There is a glitch for me. Krishnamohan Garu, I'll come back and within another 5 minutes. Sorry. So it's a glitch for me. I don't know why. All of a sudden, never ever Zoom did this. I'm going to give them the report too. Unexpectedly, it is dropped. I did not do anything. I was just eloquently engrossed into giving away a brief description about Sudha. All of a sudden, Sudha made this to drop me into this interesting glitch. But anyway, Ma'am Sudha, being a friend of Shravani earlier, she has come down as an examiner, and this time she has come to oversee the whole process of this examination and also to conduct for a little batch to organize this examination. So I request Ma'am Sudha to introduce herself.
Good morning, sir. Morning, Santoshi ma'am, and the colleagues here and the students sitting here. Thank you for having me here today. Where should I start? I am working as an assistant professor at ANITS. It's been 4.5 years. A total of 16 years I have experience. I am a master's in education, master's in human resource management, a PhD, English as usual because that's my domain. I'm also a startup owner of it's called Pradhan app. And through that app, we are making leaders for tomorrow. So my focus is on politics. A lot of people talk about politics is dirty, but nobody works on creating leaders. So that is my startup thing. I've been working on it for 2 years. And I'm also a convener of LTI Vishakhapatnam chapter. I have taught across grade 4th, B.Ed, B.Tech, MBA, MCA, CBSE, all across domains that we can and have. I started as a teacher and now I'm an assistant professor. I'm glad I have taken up this stairs. Thank you very much. That is it for me. I'm excited to listen to the students and go ahead with the process.
It's great hearing from you. And this is how we are going together. And for the past 30 minutes that we have been introducing each other, we have understood the context. We also have known what is happening. And this is what needed in communication. So the students, you can get ready to communicate after your teacher from the big hall tries to play it as big as it is. For us today, a 3-minute TED Talk. I request Ma'am Shravani or Ma'am Kavya to help me out in playing this by sharing the window.
Just give us 1 minute, sir. We are working on it, sir.
All right, all right.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Is the voice clear, sir, from the
Yes,
side?
yes, it is.
Smiles are contagious. When I meet someone for the first time, I like to smile. Even before I say hello. When someone smiles at me, it makes me feel good. And if I'm having a bad day, it always makes me feel better. One time a kid was not very nice to me and wouldn't let me play. I felt very sad until my friend came over and invited me to play. At that moment, his smile and kindness picked me up. I like to smile at people because it costs nothing and it's worth $1,000,000. Every time I smile at someone, it's like sending sunshine into their lives. It's a nice feeling. When my grandpa was in the hospital, they didn't let me visit him because it was flu season. We were missing each other so much. So I decided to FaceTime him. The minute he answered, we both smiled at each other. It was unexplainable love. A smile cannot be bought, borrowed, or stolen, but the value is endless. The world needs more happy, smiling faces. It's the greatest power ever. If you smile, it can make the world a better place. A smile can brighten a mad person's day, so next time you walk by someone, look at them and give them a nice, big, family smile. Make everything so much better for the both of you. We shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do. So spread it across the world.
Come on now that we smile together. And I hope the first grade boy from somewhere in the land started really giving away a presentation, who already said it costs nothing. Yes, it did not cost for me also. I've been putting wonderful smile every day in, day out. So thanks for all the students. And why are you looking at me with a different face? I'm smiling. You also please smile at me back. It costs nothing, right? So with this, I'll be opening the breakout rooms, and I request Shravani ma'am from slot 1, whom that you wanted.
Yes, sir. Santosh Kumari, ma'am, sir.
Okay,
Sir,
Santosh.
it's slot 2, sir.
Slot 2.
I'm for
Okay.
slot 2 along with Santosh Kumari, ma'am.
Yeah. And I'm putting slot 2 also into the room 2, and then slot 1 into slot 2. Dr. Sudha to slot 1. Okay, this is the time for you to carry out, and I'll be silent and I'll watch out all